Hi everybody, it's Ann Patchett and Sparky Van Devender at Parnassus Books. You remember I told you last week that on July 20th, Wednesday, my pal Kate DiCamillo is going to be in the store and we're going to just sit and talk about books. The event sold out in about 3 minutes. But what I want to tell you is that people from all over the country have been sending in their orders for signed Kate DiCamillo books. So if you want signed books, get your order in right now and she will sign them and we will mail them to you, or you can pick them up if you live here in town. There's this great new box set of Mercy Watson, beautiful hardback of Beatrice Prophecies, anything you want. Also, I want to tell you that my friend Anthony Mara is going to be here on August 4th. Can you give me just a minute? And he wrote Constellation of Vital Phenomenon, and he wrote The Czar of Love and Techno. And Tony is really very possibly the best writer of his generation. He's spectacular, and he's going to be here with his new novel, Mercury Pictures Presents, and it's going to be our August 1st editions pick, and it's terrific. It's about Hollywood in the 40s, it's about the Second World War, and it's just one of those really rare, giant, beautiful, completely engaging summer novels. And that's going to be a great conversation. So please go online and make your reservation. Remember, you didn't make your reservation fast enough to see me talk to Kate DiCamillo. But if you go on right now, you'll be able to see me talk to Tony. All right, hang on one second. I'm going to read you a poem. Ada Limón, this is her new book, The Hurting Kind, was just named our National Poet Laureate. And I'm going to read you a poem. Give me this. I thought it was the neighbor's cat back to clean the clock of the fledgling robins low in their nest stuck in the dense hedge by the house. But what came was much stranger. A liquidity moving, all muscle and bristle, a groundhog, slippery and waddle thieving my tomatoes, still green in the morning shade. I watched her munch and stand on her haunches, taking such pleasure in the watery bites. Why am I not allowed to delight? A stranger writes to request my thoughts on suffering, barbed wire pulled out of the mouth, as if demanding that I kneel to trap of coiled spikes used in warfare and fencing. Instead, I watch the groundhog more closely, and a sound escapes me, a spasm of joy I did not imagine when I woke. She is a funny creature, an earnest, and she is doing what she can to survive. Poetry, friends. Let's get back to poetry. And speaking of getting back, you may not know this, but Kat Bach is back in the store. Come here, come on over here, girl. She's back. She's our floor manager now. It's like she went away to Hogwarts school for 2 years and became the most brilliant bookstore person in the world. And I'm so happy she's back. But I want her to start talking about cookbooks in the Laydown Diaries, because she was always our brilliant cook. She's our brilliant person, but especially our cookbook person. And we were all singing the Cat Came Back song this morning, but I'll spare you that because I've already read a poem. All right, Kat, talk about it.
All
Kat,
right.
look, cat and dog. Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? Okay.
All right, for those of you who are Great British Bake Off fans, you know who this lovely man is with his blue eyes and his matching blue shirt. Paul Hollywood's Bake is out, and it is packed with some really good recipes. I picked out a couple that I'm very excited to try. Of course, the bread man has a nice sourdough recipe. It includes a way to start your own starter, which is, I think, the best way to get more flavor into your sourdough. He's also got something to make a little technical challenge for you. Olive sticks with manchego, and then bring out your showstopper with some shoe nuts. I can't wait to try out some of the recipes in here, and I hope you try out some too.
Hello, I have some great books to talk to y'all about today. My personal favorite of the books that come out today is Our Wives Under the Sea by Julia Armfeld. This is a debut. It follows a woman who goes on a deep sea expedition, and when she comes back, something is not right about her. It's super eerie, really weird, but also so poetic and beautiful. Imagine if the poetry of Adrienne Rich met like Jeff Vandermeer's Annihilation, you would get this book. It also has a blurb from Florence Welch, which is delightful to me. Another book I'm excited about today is The Crane Wife by CJ Hauser. If you recognize the title The Crane Wife, it's because CJ had a viral essay in the Paris Review last summer. If you haven't read it, you should just go ahead and buy the book because it's in the book and you're going to want to read the whole book after you read this essay. She's an amazing writer. This is a gorgeous collection of essays. For some more fiction, I'm also excited about Sirens and Muses by Antonia Angris. I am an easy sell on anything about art. I love artists. They are messy. They mess around in each other's lives, and this book is all about that. And to flip back over to nonfiction, a memoir that I'm also excited about today is The Man Who Can Move Clouds by Ingrid Rojas Contreras. She is a fabulous writer. She had a great novel come out a couple years ago. This is her first memoir. It's gorgeous. Expect to see it around. And up next, we have Elyse talking to us about events.
Hello, everyone. Okay, I tell you quite often as soon as you hear or see that an author is coming, you should get online and register. We know that with Kate and Anne, we were done in 3 minutes. That was filled. Ruth Ware is also filled, but like all of the Kate to Camilla books, get the book and order it online and get it signed. You can get signed copies. She'll be here. She'll sign them. There is a wait list. This is Saturday at 6:30 if you want to get on the wait list, but certainly get the book and get it signed. So do that. Then a lot of Saturdays, I don't know if you can see the picture. This is our own Heather Patchett with her therapy dog, Marley. Is that the most adorable thing? If for no other reason you go online to see that picture up close. It is so adorable. But all that to say is that we're going to have story times with Heather and Marley on various Saturdays at 10:30. So you need to know which Saturday. And how do you do that? You go to the website. And also Danica McKellar. This one you need to register for. The other ones you don't, just show up. But Danica, do you remember Danica McKellar? Does the name ring a bell? This is Winnie from the Wonder Years. Remember her? Or is it just me? Anyway, she's fabulous. And she's writing math books for kids. And she's brilliant and she's fun. And she's going to be here. And this is Saturday, July 30th. And she's going to be here at 9:30. So that you don't get so confused, check the website. And also, we have these little handy dandy slips. If you come in the store, there's all of these events. And you can see at a glance, if you don't want to look online, but Lacey Walden. We have a couple of virtual events, one with Daniel Silva. We have Charles Marsh and Helene Dunbar. I mean, it goes on. And also remember, because October is just around the corner, the weekend of, I believe it's the 14th of October, is Southern Festival of Books, which is just a pure joy for all of us here in Nashville that get to just go. And it's wonderful, tremendous authors. So come to all of these events. The fun never ends. I hope to see you at all of them. And now here's Rae Ann.
Thanks, Elyse. Today is a very happy day in the kids department. We are sparking and sprouting today. We have a brand new Spark Book Club pick by Anna Rose Johnson, The Star That Always Stays. This is a story about Norbia, whose mom gets remarried and they move into the city, and her mom tells her they cannot let anyone know they are Native American. This is based on the author's grandmother's true story, and if you like Anne of Green Gables, pick this book up. And our new Sprout picture book today, If You Find a Leaf by Amy Sakuro. This is a beautiful book about art, making art with things you find. And the author has used leaves in all of her art. It's so cute. And you'll want to see the end papers where you find out what all the leaves are. If you like funny picture books, maybe you've picked up Llama Destroys the World or Llama Unleashes the Apocalypse. This is Llama Rocks the Cradle of Chaos. Llama goes back in time for this one to eat the most awesome donut ever that he just ate, and he wants to have it again, so he goes back in time. And we love a good dog book here. I can imagine my friends Barnabas and Sparky getting on the puppy bus to go to school or to work. This is a book about a boy who gets on the puppy bus by mistake. Thanks, friends. He gets to his school, and it doesn't quite look like a regular school. The food is in bowls. The restroom looks really strange. But then he figures out where he's supposed to be. Thanks, friends. One more dog book today is Lou. Lou is a fire hydrant, but Lou starts out as basically a toilet for dogs. But then he saves the day when the fire truck comes and needs assistance. And I want to tell you, if you're not getting our weekly Tuesday emails, today it's going to be all about books about dogs for grown-ups and kids. Thanks for listening. Thanks, friends. Thanks for shopping at Parnassus.